Welcome back to Midnight Movie Club. We just got our very first trailer for Army of the Dead. Let's break it down. This teaser trailer starts off with us in the heart of Las Vegas. We see this open square that's been burnt up, bombed and just brutalised. And if you actually look down in the right hand corner near where that school bus is, I'll zoom in a little bit for you. You can actually see a few zombies begin to appear on screen as they come running down. Now, I've watched it back a few times, I've had a close look, I've slowed it down. It doesn't look like the group of mercenaries are running away or anything like that. It just looks like zombies. It doesn't look like they're chasing anyone, but let me know what you think of it. If you've had a look at the trailer. We also see a lot more zombies coming from the left of this statue as the camera slowly pans around, as we see more of a horde coming down the middle of that main sort of strip, that street down the middle there. So I believe this might be the horde actually kind of waking up to the presence of the mercenaries being in the quarantine zone. This could be when they first realise that they are there, and the chase is on and the fight is definitely on. They might also be connected to the big horde we see later, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Then next up after that, we see the inside of this casino as all the power is switched back on, and we do see a few dead bodies in the middle here, kinda looking like they're laid out on tarp. It looks like someone's laid that down, murdered people and left them there, but I'm not too sure why that's there, because as later on in the trailer we see this casino is affected by the outbreak pretty heavily, as we see an older guy in a wheelchair. It kind of looks fossilised in that wheelchair, like eaten down to the bone almost, and the people at like the poker, blackjack tables, whatever you want to call them, they almost look fossilised and skeletonized and eaten down to the bone in their seats too. But I don't get why there's like plastic down there, because you know zombies aren't going to put plastic down after they munch on people. So yeah, I'm wondering if these people have been killed afterwards or something like that. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, this casino definitely is going to be home to a few cool set pieces. After that, we see this shot that we have seen previously in the Netflix showcase. This is the team just entering Las Vegas in their helicopter. Tig Notaro's character is the helicopter pilot. She'll be flying them in and exfilling them back out. We then see Batista battering off a few rounds as all the characters are in this circle back to back, just shooting the waves of zombies as they come at them. We did see a couple of little seconds of this in the Netflix showcase a month ago as well, but it's just nice to see it extended, and this next shot we get is also pretty cool. We see Matthias Schweigengoffer, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. We see his character Ludwig Dieter as he swings around this baseball bat with nails in it. Very iconic, very useful in the zombie genre, and I'm just really liking the look on his face. Without seeing what's coming, you can tell what's coming is not good. Also in the background we can see this sort of pink smoke. I'm not sure if they've let off some sort of smoke grenade or if they're calling in an airstrike or something like that, as we do see one of them later on. I'm just wondering how well funded this group of mercenaries are and how many weapons and, you know, score streaks, I'll just call them score streaks, how much they can call in and how many people are also behind them helping, because we know we've got the core team, we've got the helicopter pilot, but is there anyone else on the outside who's going to help and be able to fly over and drop a few bombs if it gets too sketchy? After this we go back in time a little bit, back to that same casino that we saw earlier with the dead people lying on the plastic on the carpet. This is at the start of the outbreak in Las Vegas, as we see like this hen night party bust in with all these male strippers. They seem to be the only ones who are zombies here now. There's also a guy in a yellow shirt at the back with some blood on his head. Looks like he's been attacked. But yeah, it looks like this sort of hen night party are the ones who start this outbreak, at least in this casino, and they're looking good, they're looking creepy. Each zombie kind of looks different, they're doing a different action, they're not all just, you know, doing the same thing. We've got a guy in the far left screaming, going wild, looking like a vampire from 30 Days a Night. This chick in the middle, her little sash there says bad influence. Yeah, she looks like she's laughing almost. They look pretty sinister, pretty scary, as we see them shambling over to this old guy playing the pokies, and just as he gets his winnings, it's really ironic that all his winnings are falling out on top of him as he's been eaten to death by this group of male stripper and hen night zombies. And yeah, we can tell off the bat they're not taking themselves too serious with this one. You know it's going to be a good time when the zombies are wearing crotchless chaps. It's really cool that they decided, yeah, that's the first zombies we want to show. I do like that. I do like the comedy in that. After this, we get a nice little flash of some more action as we see, once again, more smoke, this blue smoke this time, as an airstrike is called in and smashes right into the middle of this horde of zombies. And like I said earlier, when we saw those zombies running at the very start of the trailer, I think they might be coming down this main street here, running away from the explosions, because in that first shot we actually do hear some rumbling. At first I thought it was the zombies running, the big horde of them, but it could actually be the bomb exploding in the distance. Once again, not sure though if this is at the very start of the outbreak and this is how they contain it by just bombing the shit out of the place, or if this is the team calling this airstrike in. Then we see some crazy performers just being, weird. I suppose you get characters like that in Las Vegas. You Americans will know better than me. But we see them being weird as zombies go nuts around them. And then the next shot, which is awesome, we get this plane shooting at the Eiffel Tower, the little mini Eiffel Tower in Las Vegas, as we get a good glimpse at Zombie Elvis. Yes, that's right. Zombie Elvis confirmed. Now this next bit is probably my favourite action bit of the trailer, as we see Batista running across these tables, just absolutely legging it, looking desperate for his life, as he's being chased by the quicker zombies, the sprinters we'll call them for now. We know there's going to be two different types of zombies in Army of the Dead. We've got shamblers and sprinters, and he is just running and gunning as we see zombies diving for him left, right and centre. And we can also tell that this is that same casino where we saw the outbreak happen with the stripper and hen night zombies and those dead bodies as the power was being switched on. So obviously this casino's got something to do with it. Maybe this is the one they are robbing, the one that they want to get to the vault in. I wonder who's got the inside information and who had ties to this casino. As Batista actually jumps over one of the tables, he blasts one of the zombies' heads off, and it just looks awesome. This is also the same scene where we got that picture from, where he's lying on his back on one of the tables and one of the zombies is flying through the air at him. So yeah, it's just cool to see it in motion, in action in this trailer. And it looks badass. I'm really, really looking forward to this. The action's looking on point, and if they can just go nuts with it and give us a great zombie time, I'm going to be very happy. As I said as well, the shambles look very shambly, and these sprinters look very, very athletic, so I hope they've got their running shoes on. Then we actually see the team make it to the vault. Not all of them though, a few of them might have died off by this point. On the far left, on that corner there, you can see the Snyder cut of Justice League, cool little Easter egg. And on the right hand corner there, you actually see some gold AKs, and when they're all standing in that circle shooting at the zombies, one of the characters actually has that gold AK. That was shown back in that showcase I keep mentioning. So obviously this is it, they get all the money, they get these weapons, and they want to absolutely leg it out of there. Shit's obviously going to hit the fan though. We then see this hotel, I can't make out the name of it, the Olympus or something like that maybe, as it's just about to blow up, as we've got this kind of ripped looking zombie looking up at Zeus. Then after that, probably the coolest shot, the coolest reveal of the whole trailer, as we see the welcome to the fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada sign. We pan over it and we are met with a fucking Pacific Ocean of zombies. Holy shit, this is terrifying. This is probably the most zombies I think I've seen in a film on screen since World War Z. And I can't believe how crazy they're going with it in this one. I mean, if you do look closely, I think there's a few character models that definitely look like they've been reused. A few zombies look like they're maybe wearing the same thing, but who knows. they might make that better by the time it releases. But as far as it goes, the CG is looking good for the size of the crowd. It doesn't look too fake or anything like that. Obviously, they would have had some real people in zombie makeup near the front and then CG'd the rest. But it's looking good, and I like the burnt out bus right in the middle. It's kind of a nice little throwback to Dawn of the Dead, a little wink to Dawn of the Dead when their bus is trapped in the huge zombie horde and they have to blow it up. So yeah, a little wink there definitely with this shot. And yeah, just an awesome shot. I love seeing hordes of this size and I can't wait to see what happens. We then get the only dialogue of the trailer from Omari Hardwick as he talks to Ludwig Dieter, saying that's heavy, dude, but I dig it. I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe it's something to do with the zombies. I do feel like Ludwig is a reporter of some kind. He definitely doesn't look like he fits in with these mercenaries. So I wonder if he's somehow blabbed his way into getting along with them and reporting on the outbreak. We know that he's going to be in that prequel movie that explores the origin of the Army of the Dead zombie virus outbreak, which does come from Area 51. I don't think they're going to show much of that in Army of the Dead. I think we'll just get a quick sequence at the start that shows the initial outbreak, but not the actual virus coming from Area 51. I feel like they might keep that for the prequel movie and the animated series as well. Then after that, we see the team's chopper once again as it stalls and begins to kind of nosedive off the side of this building. Really cool shot. Zack Snyder's brilliant with action, and yeah, he's just great at shooting things and making things look nice. And people who usually complain about his movies being colourless, I think that can kind of end now. With Army of the Dead, it definitely looks like we are going to get more colour and stuff from him. I've always thought his like colour grading and stuff was fine. His movies always look beautiful no matter how bad or good they are. So yeah, I don't really know where that comes from. But yeah, I can't really tell if it's zombies or not on the rooftops around them, or if the rooftops around them are just burnt up. But it definitely looks like they don't want the helicopter to be going that way. This is probably as they're trying to exfil out of there the survivors, whoever's left, at least with the money. I'm really, really excited to see how this one ends. I could see it being like an Italian Job kind of thing, like the original Italian Job, where the money's there, but do they chance getting it or not, or do they end up just having to leave it? Yeah, so do you want your life or do you want the money but to die? So yeah, it's really interesting. Then at the end we get the Army of the Dead title card. Loving the colours, loving the neon. Yeah, we can definitely tell they're not taking this one super serious or anything like that. It's just going to be fun zombie action with Zack Snyder's direction, which is just, I think it's going to be badass. I've got high hopes for this one. I really hope it's good. I'm really happy to finally see some of it. Yeah, I'm just happy to be talking about this, and this is just a teaser, remember. If you're feeling that this trailer was maybe a bit underwhelming, it's only a teaser. We'll get a full trailer maybe in like April or maybe the start of May or something like that. So don't worry if you felt that this didn't give you enough. There will be a full-length trailer coming soon. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you made of this, and please do hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and if you haven't already, subscribe to join the club. As always, thank you very much for watching, and good night.